NCTV45, The Train, anytime on your time.
This program was provided through funding from Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. A special thanks to Cedars, featuring Middle Eastern, Italian, and American cuisine.
Welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner, everybody. I'm Alex Laverson, and with me, as always, is our producer, Mr. Angelo Parada. And I am back after a
trip to Hawaii.
Yeah, a trip to Hawaii.
He's a rainbow warrior. Look at him. Look, you can tell he has that rainbow look in his hands.
Hey, the haircut, the face shape.
You know, this is ever since LeBron did make the playoffs. Now he's Hawaii.
Yeah, you know, I just decided to change my whole look, my whole identity, because everything I put into LeBron, all the credit I gave him, I think he should just go back to Cleveland now. I'm just over it all, honestly.
The good news is Brandon did beat Stevie Wonder in basketball. Well, it was a tie. Stevie sprained his ankle, but that's okay.
Well, Angelo, my voice might not be 100% still after, 6 weeks now, but it's coming back. But a couple things have left me speechless over the time that we haven't done this show. One of them coming as early as Sunday morning, or Sunday afternoon, when Antonio Brown went on Twitter to slam Juju Smith-Schuster from the Steelers, posting a picture of Juju Smith-Schuster and words "team captain" above. And then basically he said, this guy had the biggest fumble of the year, and he was your team captain. You have to read the whole thing, but that's me paraphrasing it. And it's just kind of like, what the heck? Where did that come from? You know, I thought this was over. He's on the Raiders now. Everyone's happy. Got that contract. Why out of nowhere is he just taking shots?
Because he's not happy.
You know what? I actually think that's true. I think it's kind of like, okay, I got my contract. I'm in Oakland. Maybe reality setting a little bit like, okay, maybe the grass wasn't greener on the other side. So he's kind of like, he kind of has the maturity of like a 16-year-old spoiled, rotten boy and the immaturity of a teenage girl. And now you have the national media, former athletes, even Randy Moss saying things like, don't let the fame get to your head, man. Don't let it get to your head. And I don't know what's going on with Antonio Brown, but man, this dude's sick in the head. I'm so over him. And honestly, I can't wait till he does put up big numbers in Oakland, because they'll be behind in so many games. They'll have to chuck it up. So he'll rack in a lot of garbage yards and touchdowns and points, but the team will be like 4-12 or something like that.
Now, meanwhile, back at the ranch, the Pittsburgh Penguins are going to the Islanders on Wednesday. Because it's playoff hockey.
And Ange.
Are the Pens too old?
No. Listen, I'll tell you what, like 40 in hockey, in NHL hockey, I feel like is, you can play like up to like when you're 60 almost. It seems like it's not even.
Whoa!
Seriously, what other sport do you see athletes and around their 40s, late 30s, early 40s still played? It seems like hockey, it's more common than in other sports. And I think that goes to the toughness of hockey players and their durability.
Okay, there we go. So the Pittsburgh Penguins traveled to the Islanders for a smash-bang game, and we better check the NBA. And you know what it says here in headlines? Brandon isn't playing. Okay? Now, as you get to Tuesday, Now, you know I'm going to talk about the Celtics. They're taking on the Wizards. The Celtics may be the team that nobody's looking at.
That's your team. You're a Celtics fan.
It just so happens. Who is your team now that LeBron is eliminated?
I'm still a Cavalier fan. So
You
why
said
would
you were only a Cavalier fan because he was there.
No, absolutely not. I'm still going to root for the Cavaliers. LeBron made me a Cavalier fan, but I'm not going to just abandon ship. We've been through this so many times.
So you're going to root for the Hornets,
Why would I root for the Hornets? I'm rooting for the Cavaliers.
but you're wearing blue.
Blue's a shade of... Blue's in their color
Blue's a
scheme.
shade of what?
Blue's in their color scheme. Wine, gold, and blue, and black.
Sounds like somebody threw up.
I mean, yeah, they do kind of have a lot of colors there. I mean, they kind of need to, like, just maybe...
They're
stick with two
playing the
colors.
Hornets.
I know. Honestly, though...
Could they get stung?
Well, of course they can. I mean, like...
He's cheating. He's reading my notes.
How are they, I don't understand. I don't think you're looking at the right thing.
Yeah, Tuesday, April 9th, Cavaliers playing the Hornets.
Okay, I thought I had... The way I was looking at it, it made it seem like it was a playoff match. I was like...
Cavaliers are playing the Hornets. See, there's nobody... Let me explain to you. If we go to Monday, there's nobody playing on Monday. See? There's Saturday, there's Sunday, and then there's nobody playing on Monday. That's because the playoffs are starting.
Yeah.
They don't mention that in Hawaii much.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
the way that your browser had that set up made it seem like it was just a normal playoff match. If the Cavaliers got into the playoffs with only 19 wins, that would be hilarious. But
Now, your hometown, Philadelphia 76ers.
no way. Listen, I don't even care about NBA right now. I'm actually really into the Pirates, and what are they now? 5-3.
Now, we're going to have, you see, you went out of the little box. Okay. Now you're back in.
Because you looked at me like you were gonna like kill me. Like, why are we talking about the Pirates right now? So I backed away.
No, I'm not good. I never kill you when you talk about the Pirates.
Yeah.
See, Mike, he's
Last time you
paranoid.
threw a book at my head. Yeah. So I never
And he
know
took
if you-
3 weeks off.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a break. We'll be right back.
That's why I took all that time off, because the concussion.
This program furnished by the MAD Unit, Mobile Auto Detailing. See Michael Sad at themadunit.com. Holy snowman, it's the Turf Bar, home of great sandwiches, appetizers, tacos, you name it, they have it at the Turf Bar. It's just the right food. You'll enjoy those special drinks. They're there too. And get that nice cold beverage, relax, enjoy the Turf Bar. If you ain't there, you should be. Hello, friends. Pinella Brothers, 1701 Hamilton Street, provided funding for this program. Great food and drink, Pinella Brothers.
And welcome back to the Cedars Sports Corner, everybody.
We have to congratulate Brandon.
And why is that?
He put the station identification screen on the TV. Look at that.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
That's a good job, Brandon. Bet they don't have that in Los Angeles. Now, meanwhile, the Buccos. A lot of pitching, no hitting.
Well, the pitching, I know Pirates management has been selling to fans during the offseason that the pitching was supposed to be pretty solid. Obviously, you're going to need more than just that to compete. I'm saying for Pirates fans, enjoy it, while it lasts. Obviously, so many times, either they collapse around, middle of summer or by the All-Star break, or they don't even collapse, or just kind of hanging around 500, mediocre. Listen, I'm one of the people that was still kind of pleasantly, I was pleased for the most part they finished above 500 last year still, because as a Pirate fan, you don't get much. Just enjoy it. Don't think too much about it. If they're in the hunt to stay above 500, if they're in the hunt to possibly sneak into the playoffs, enjoy it, because we don't get to do this much.
Now, wait. Just hold on. First of all, understand that the Pirates are going to go out for 3 with the Cubs. Okay? And after they take on 3 with the Cubs, then they're going to move on to Washington. Is Washington the best team in the National League?
Sounds like it. Do you think of anyone better?
Well, I don't know.
I mean, it's kind of early to tell, too. I mean, what is 8-9 games enough of a sample size to tell? I would, wait till a fourth of the season gets through, then maybe make that analysis.
You've got the Mets and the Phillies really making chase. I just feel as though that the National League East is going to be where everybody beats themselves up.
Well, the Phillies, the Phillies is still, as much as I love Andrew McCutchen, man, it was hard for me to see highlights of him hitting those homers in a Philly uniform. Man, it's like, I feel like someone just ripped my heart out of my chest. But, honestly, in terms of the NL Central, it's almost unfair in a way, because how many teams are in the NL Central? What, 6 teams?
7.
7. Okay, that's more than what any other division. Man, do I hate the teams in that division other than the
Milwaukee.
I hate the Brewers just because of the Brewers. I hate the Cardinals. I hate the Cubs because I hate their fans, what they did to Steve Bartman.
You're really upset when I threw that book at you, aren't you? He just hates everybody, and now he's a Cleveland fan.
Well, after the concussion you gave me, just made me very hostile person. I think I knocked something up there, turned me evil. But you know what? I don't know. Like I've been saying, just enjoy it if you're a Pirate fan. I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm going to a game. I'm going to probably go to a few games this summer. We've had this talk before. Should you go to a game, not go to a game? God, I hate Bob. I do hate Bob Nutting. Man, do I hate him. And he's a businessman more than he is a baseball.
He's a little nutting.
He's a little nutting. But I think we should take a break here. And for our third and final segment, Ange, I do think we should talk some college hoops. And
I have a question.
Okay.
I'll leave it to the last segment.
Okay. Well, let's take a break and now word from our sponsors.
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535. These fine businesses provided funding for this program. Gatherings, Town and Country, and On Target.
Welcome back to our third and final segment of the Cedars Sports Corner, everybody. And Angelo, national championship.
They had to take the number 1 down.
They had to take the number 1 down.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Do you know where?
Where?
At Notre Dame. Because when the team isn't number 1, they take it out of the window. It's in a dorm room window. And the girls lost by 1 point. After being down 17, the girls lost by 1. Did you know that?
Yeah, I haven't
Now,
followed.
Here's another interesting fact. Texas Tech, this will be their second chance at a national title.
in their first chance in the modern.
No, because
Yeah.
1965 is modern.
Well, no, but this is the first time they've made the championship in the Field of 64 tournament. It's a lot harder to get. Look, I'm reading it right now on their website. Texas Tech earned their first trip to the tournament championship game with the Final Four win over Michigan State on April 6, 2019. You're looking at, it's the same. It still counts as a national championship, but that was before the tournament became, distinct 64 teams. For example, Pitt basketball has 2 national championships. They have a Final Four appearance in 1941, and 2 championships in the late 20s. So it still counts, but I mean,
You see, and Duquesne topped that when they won the NIT, because that was the national title. But in 1965, when Texas Tech won it, there were 32 teams.
Mhm.
So that's like the modern era. It's
Well,
not.
the point I'm trying to make is I'm happy that we're going to have a national championship with 2 teams that haven't had a modern era national championship yet. Especially Virginia losing to the 16th seed last year. Oh my goodness. They're going from being the only number 1 school to lose to a 16th seed to possibly winning the national championship the next year. And also, I got to root for the ACC because, Pitt's in the ACC. So I got to represent my conference. But even if Texas Tech beats Virginia, I'll be happy because it's not like a blue blood school. I get sick and tired. I feel like so many people get sick and tired of seeing the same blue blood schools win championships in college sports. So I think this is one the fans are going to enjoy. But I feel like you won't enjoy it if you're an Auburn fan.
Okay, great one.
Mm-hmm.
Time to ask you a question.
Okay.
Since you're wearing this blue jersey, what happened on this day in history?
Sports-wise, or
Yeah,
what's today, the 9th?
it's the 8th.
The 8th. Let me guess. Something Notre Dame related.
No.
Duquesne related.
No.
You got me. I can't think.
Hank Aaron broke Babe Ruth's home run record at 714. He hit 715. So there, and he was an Atlanta Brave. Now, I suppose you're going to be Atlanta Brave because you wear a blue shirt.
Well, no, I mean, you're wearing a baby blue shirt. I mean, you can't see.
Yeah, because I'm for the Hornets.
Well, could you see it for the Royals, too? Or the Tar Heels, or...
No, because we were talking about basketball when I talked about that.
All right, so right now we're talking about baseball, light blue,
The Durham Bulls.
or the Toronto Blue Jays. They're light blue.
The Blue Jays, yeah.
Yeah.
It's still winter up there.
Yeah, I guess so.
The Blue Jays saw it shadow.
Listen, let's stick to college hoops real quick. College hoops. Pitt is building a dynasty, I'm telling you. Listen, yesterday they made the official, they got rid of navy and gold colors for good. They're done with navy and gold.
What are they going to be?
They're light blue and they're blue and light yellow, like the way in the Dorset Marina.
The royal blue.
It's the way they were in their glory
That's
days.
called royal blue.
Royal blue. So they're all across the sports. They got rid of navy gold. They got rid of navy and gold, and that's big in college sports. Identity and brand is big. They got rid of that, and Jeff Capel is bringing in so many good recruits. He already has Pitt up to the number 30th ranked recruiting class after the disaster recruits that Kevin Stallings brought in, and he's looking to bring in a few more 4-star and 5-star players. Angelo, I'm saying I think you should jump on the Pitt bandwagon.
Oh, no.
You can still root for Notre Dame. They could be your side team.
No.
They could be your side team.
First of all, you understand there's only 2 relevant teams in the nation. Notre Dame and Duquesne. Okay?
Notre Dame and Duquesne.
Yeah. Duquesne's the Pittsburgh team, the team that people go and will say hurrah for the red and blue. We don't got to change our colors. It's like an all-American thing.
Listen, though, Pitt's success is good for Notre Dame, though. Or, I mean, for Duquesne, though.
Listen, when Pitt gets beat by the Duquesne Dukies,
You would want Pitt to be good, though. If Pitt was undefeated and Duquesne beats them, that makes Duquesne look better.
you know what? People that are Pitt fans are always going to say Pitt is good.
No, Pitt wasn't good last year, but they're getting good.
They're getting good. And this constitutes them having a dynasty.
Oh, with the players they're bringing in, I mean, I'm telling you, Jeff Capel, Pitt Panthers, this is the time. This is the time. But anyway, I think that wraps up our show. And Angelo, any parting words?
Go Irish.
Go Pitt. And I hope you all enjoy the national championship game. So go ACC and Virginia Cavaliers.
Have a great one.
A special thanks to the YMCA for caring about the Lawrence County community and providing funding for this program.